Loftier City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation, and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
My beautiful Kristen will come up, who's my stretcher. And I have my yoga teacher, KJ, coming around to all of the tables, just giving you little postcard flyers on me, what I do, how I do it. I'm Diana Montanos. I'm 6 years in Padia, and I own Pure Yoga Padia. And I have private yoga classes, private stretching classes. I do yoga therapy, and I do medical massage primarily for things like edema, gout, lymphatic drainage. And I want to say that my very close friend, Gabe Burnett, is here from SureCell, and Gabe is the go-to physical therapy woman in all of Padia. So when I have clients that have deeper needs, I refer right over to Gabe. She's fabulous. I got tired of talking about yoga because I realized that it's for some and maybe it's not for all. But stretching is for everybody. And in fact, stretching is more important than any other thing we do in our day, every day, until we take our last breath. Okay, so I'll read from here. So the reason that we stretch is to get flexibility, to get balance, and to have stamina. And it's not enough to build muscle and achieve aerobic fitness. You need to think about flexibility too. You've often heard this: if you don't use it, you'll lose it, right? So the most important thing I believe that we strive to achieve in our senior years is not to have to go into the hospital. Okay, so staying healthy, and part of that is staying active, and part of that is valuing your body and staying in shape. You may think of stretching as something performed only by runners or gymnasts, but we all need to stretch in order to protect our mobility and our independence. A lot of people don't understand that stretching has to happen on a regular basis. It should be daily, and this is from David Nolan, a physical therapist at the Harvard-affiliated Massachusetts General Hospital. Second page. Stretching keeps the muscles flexible, strong, and healthy, and we need that flexibility to maintain a range of motion in the joints. Without it, the muscles shorten and become tight. Then when you call on the muscles for activity, they are weak and unable to extend all the way. That puts you at risk for joint pain, strains, and muscle damage. For example, sitting in a chair all day results in tight hamstrings in the back of the thigh. That can make it harder to extend your leg or straighten your knee all the way, and that inhibits walking. Likewise, when tight muscles are suddenly called on for a strenuous activity that stretches them, such as playing tennis, they may become damaged from suddenly being stretched. Injured muscles may not be strong enough to support the joints, and again, that can lead to joint injury. So, regular stretching keeps muscles long, lean, and flexible. And this means that exertion won't, not putting too much force on the muscle itself is the way to do it. And that healthy muscles also keep us balanced and able to avoid falls. Okay, with a body full of muscles, the idea of daily stretching may seem overwhelming. But Nolan says you don't have to stretch every muscle you have. The areas critical for mobility are in your lower extremities, your calves, your hamstrings, your hip flexors, in the pelvis and the quadriceps, in the front of the thigh. Stretching your shoulders, your neck, and lower back is also very beneficial. Aim for a program of daily stretches, or at least three to four times a week. And find a good physical therapist. She's sitting right over there, Gabe Burnett from SureCell. She'll take care of you, okay? So, stretching once daily won't magically give you the perfect flexibility. You'll need to do it over time and remain committed to the process. So I'm going to kind of close here because the rest of this really is not as important as what we're going to do. We're going to stretch, and we're going to stretch from sitting in a chair. This means that each and every one of you can be at home every single day and do your stretches. Before breakfast, during breakfast, after breakfast, whenever you want, and you're good to go, right? So I find with mature seniors, if we have to put a lot of energy into it, we don't do it. I get it. Unfortunately, my job doesn't allow me to do that. I'm the motivator. So these are fun things. I'll make this available if you'd like me to email this to you. Okay, and my oldest yoga student, Christian, is coming up to demo. And my yoga teacher trainee, Kanjana, is going to come and help us here. So I'd like to say 6 years in Pattaya, and I've never been able to find a Thai-speaking person that has fabulous English that can be certified through the World Yoga Organization in teaching in English. Can we give her a round of applause? She is the first Thai teacher speaking in English. It's amazing. It only took 6 years to find her. Okay, good. So, let me get my little list. Okay, get your chairs ready. Face forward. Come on, let's go. Let's show them how it's done.
Come on, baby.
Is everybody comfy? First thing we're going to do, we're going to make head circles, right or the left. Here we go. Just take your head and circle it around, slowly and all the way. This is so good for the sides of your neck and for the beginnings of the shoulder. If you want to turn now and go the other way, go the other way. It balances everything out. It makes you a little, ooh, but then you feel good, right? Because a lot of us hold stress there. Good. The second one, as we work down the body, is turn your chin to the right and try to touch your shoulder. You're going to try cut off the air. Good. Come up and turn your chin to the left. Try to touch the shoulder. You want to cut everything off. 3 or 4 times. This also relaxes the neck. Good. This is an important one. Shoulder shrugs. So we sit, bring them up. Boom. Up. Boom. Let it go. Yeah. Pull those shoulders up. Let it go. 3 more. Up. Boom. 2 more. Up. Boom. Last one. Up. Boom. Good. Now, let's do crisscross arms. 1, 2, 4. Flex the arms. 6, 7. Under and over. Under and over. This is so good for the wrists, the elbows, and the arms. Good. Let that go. Now, here's one that's really interesting, and I can't do both because, unfortunately, my arm's broken, so I'll just do one, okay? So, we're going to bring the arms up and down. 2, down. Both arms. 3, and down. Good. 4, down. This is good for the bicep and the tricep. It works the intercostal muscles, the side obliques. It tones the arms. Beautiful. And down. So, sitting on the chair, we're going to make hip circles. Hip circles. We're taking the hip and we're rotating it in a circle. It looks kind of funny, okay? You may think you're doing something else, but really all you're doing is circling your hip. Yeah, and it feels good. It creates space. If you have arthritis or osteoarthritis, this is mandatory. Good. and something I would tell you to do. Good. Now, here's one that's kind of crazy, kind of wacky. We're going to shake from side to side.
Shake it out. Let everything go. Shake the hand, shake it up, shake it side to side.
Looks kind of creepy, but all of these things are really good for you. Good, enough of the creepiness. Okay, so here's a great one. We're going to bring the legs out. We're going to bring the arms out. Make a fist, spread your legs. Make a circle with the feet. Circles with the wrist. We awaken the ankles. We awaken the wrist. If you're a golfer or a badminton player or a tennis player, go the other way now. You really need to do this because you do a job on your feet. Beautiful. Okay. So, everybody put their hands, I can't do this either. Everybody put their hands on the imaginary wall. Your wall is right in front of you. We're going to finger walk. Go up the wall slowly. It is mandatory that you exercise your fingers. I bet everybody here is on their cell phones all day long, right? On the computer and come down. So the fingers need to be exercised. Fast and down and fast. Good. Now, you're all going to laugh at me at this, but who would like their face to be a little tighter without Botox? I would. Come on, ladies. Let's put those arms. I'm going to show you how to flex your muscle groups, and it fights wrinkles. If you carry a lot of weight, you're beautiful. If you're skinny like me, it's not a pretty situation. Okay, so I want everybody to be surprised. Hold it, be surprised. Hold it, be surprised. I'm helping you flex your muscles. Yeah. Good, now be angry. Ooh, that's a good one over there. Ooh. Now be excited. Good. Now, I always say, give a kiss.
And in America, we do A-E-I-O-U. Sometimes Y and W, so we're going to do it with our face.
Give a kiss. So practice your facial exercise. It will tighten the neck. It will tighten the muscles in the face. It's free, and your face needs to be loved too. And I do this in my yoga classes, by the way. Everybody thinks it's bizarre until they love doing it. Okay. So, here's ones for our knees. We're going to lift the knee up, keep one foot on the floor, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Good. Left side. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Two more. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. This is an all-around good one. We're going to march from the chair. Let's go.
March. 20 seconds, march. Arms up, feet down, marching in the chair, keep going. Suck your stomach in, it helps while you're marching.
Good, release. Now, here's a really good one for tennis players. So, get on the balls of your feet. I want you to bring the cat, the heels down and up. 2, up, 3, up. Flex the back of the cat. Up, 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 up. Now flex the leg hard because it starts to work on the quadricep. On the quadricep. Good, good, good. Okay.
We're going to take our right arm behind the head. Take the left hand and hold that shoulder over. Hold the shoulder. I don't need a microphone. I'm too big enough now. Good. Switch arms. Pull. Good. Interlace. Come out with the hands up. Stop in the middle. Here we go with the shoulders again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spin those arms. Little circles. Little circles. You can do bigger circles if you want to. Reverse. Boom. Works the shoulders. Works the wrist. Works the elbows. Good. And okay. And so one of the last things we're going to do is we're going to go swimming first. Swimming. Do the breaststroke. Do the backstroke. See how easy it is from the chair? I bet some of you are breaking a sweat here. Okay, some breaking a sweat here. Yeah, good. And this is for the sides of our body, okay? So we call this three-part crescent moon, heels and toes. Arms high up to the sky. This is for you. Interlace the 10 fingers, release the index fingers like the steeple of a church. Good, come up tall. If there's a bend in the elbow, it's okay. Good, inhale. Drop your body to the right. Pull up, good. Pull up, yeah. It is not how far you go down. It's form before depth. Just a little bit. Yeah. And when you get better, then you go deeper. Good. Come on up, readjust. Inhale. To the left, to the left. Pulling and stretching. Good. You want to feel a stretch, right? All of the sides of the body. So you go to the left and the right side is the recipient of the stretch, yeah? For tennis players, for golfers, this is really, really important. Good. Release. So here we are. We're on the chair. We're going to take our first back bend of the day. For those of you that have any neck issues, you simply look straight ahead. For the rest of us, drop the head. Bring your arms to your ears. Inhale. Go back. Look back. Go back. Try to touch that back wall with your fingers. That is your back. That is your back bend. Good. And release. And now we come forward. We take our hands behind the calves. And we try to touch our forehead to our knees. Whatever you can do. We all have different sizes, different shapes. Good. And then second to the last one, we take our right foot and we place it over the left knee. And we take our right hand and we pull that knee down. Gonna hurt a little bit. Pull it down. So we're feeling an outer stretch on the thigh. Left foot on the right knee. My left leg is way more flexible than my right, so I can get that knee down. It's in your mind you want the knee to go down. But if you're not used to it, you push it down. Release. So take your right hand all the way over to the left hip and bring the left arm behind the chair. Inhale, exhale, and twist, and twist, and twist. Good. Release. This is a spine twist. Realigning the vertebra, one vertebra at a time. Here's that left hand way over to the right. You take that right arm behind the chair. twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. Beautiful. Our last thing that we do, and you should do this every day. Every day you should breathe in and out 10 times when you wake up in the morning, and you should breathe in and out when you go to bed at night. Breathing relaxes us, it keeps our lungs clear, it fights cold, asthma, all of those things. So let's bring our hands into prayer. And we're just going to gently inhale, arms up. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Make some noise, blow it out. Ah, yeah, get that stale air out. Inhale. Ah. Inhale. Ah, one more. Inhale. Now, I know that you all are just happy. Are you happy?
Thank you, Diana.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very inventive being able to do some of those stretches in a chair.
You can do anything from a chair. Yes, you can do that too, Ren. I know where you're going.
Many have tried.
But mine involved 3 people in one chair.
Well, it's cardio.
Do you want to say some final words about where people contact you?
I have the little flyers here that you can contact me on. If you're a client of Gaze, Gaze always has information. Now, I teach privately. I do 75-minute sessions, have a lot of private clients, but publicly, I'm at Tony's Fitness. I have been for years. 3rd Road and South Patio Road. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday class is 6 to 7 p.m. If you're a Tony's member, it's 100 baht, and if you're not a member, it's 150 baht. So it's a great deal, but you get to be with me, and I will make sure to take very good care of you, and you will leave feeling dynamic. And that's it. Thank you.
Big thanks to Diana and Christian. Whoa, Christian had his presentation. And then we'll give you a reading certificate of appreciation.
I'm going to bury my arm. I'll put my arm around you so it's broken.
Well done.